Well, our facility is unique in that it's built on a foundation of highly skilled craftsmen, cabinet makers, and production workers. And within our facility, we're able to manufacture things in a custom level. But whether you order 1 or 50, we're going to make them one at a time with individual attention to each suite. For Dossier, it is so important that we understand the layout of each suite of furniture that we're going to manufacture. And so we've created 50,000 symbols. So it's possible for our dealers to give us every possible layout. And from that layout, we're able to select the veneers that have to be kept together for veneer matching purposes. And our engineering software will then take each and every part, create all the cutting, drilling, and edge banding requirements from that point forward. Well, our method of sequence matching veneers on each face for each suite is really unique in our industry. Well, the veneering process is really an art form. From the purchasing of FSC certified woods, to the selection of the flitches that we're going to use on each suite of furniture, to how we slip match and book match, each one requires a very skilled craftsman to perform properly. And we have people here that have had 20 years in the business that know exactly how to select the veneer and pick the right piece of veneer for the right application. Well, Dossier is offered in horizontal grain as an option. And we offer sequence matchings across up to 108-inch wide faces. This is done using a rift-cut white oak veneer that requires that we pay special attention to the selection of the veneer in order to achieve the most linear look possible. So after the veneer is pressed, all the subsequent processes of machining, drilling, and edge banding are all done by state-of-the-art equipment that ensures complete accuracy for every part. Well, even though we sand every panel on a sophisticated machine, we still take each panel to our hand sanding area, where each panel is looked at for any possible flaws, and they spend special time and attention on the edge detail work. Well, after the hand sanding process, we make sure that we bring the panels in groups so that all the faces are matched at one time. And here is where we will stain them so they all get the consistent color match. We take the environment very seriously, and we've changed all of our stains to water-based and top coat finishes to water-based UV cured finishes. This also helps us achieve the Green Guard certification for Dossier. Well, after finishing, the panels are brought back to our cabinet makers area for final assembly using concealed fasteners. We're very fortunate to have cabinet makers from all over the world who have spent 4 years learning their craft through the journeyman process, and they also help us with our apprenticeship program to make sure we have cabinet makers for the future.
Usually an apprentice will work with you, help you, and as the apprentice gets better at it, you give him more challenging stuff, and you eventually create another cabinet maker this way.
Well, with Dossier, we have so many different finishes, whether it's metal or corian, aluminum trims, and all the wood veneers, that it's very important that we put them all together and inspect them prior to shipping. Definitely when we find a flaw or something that is not perfect, we're right back to our suppliers or to our production people to have it repaired before we ship it out the back door.
The product, in my opinion, should be as good as I expect it to be for myself. That's what I like to see. I don't like to buy a product that is not perfect. You know, you like to see it as perfect as possible.
So with Dossier, we're setting new standards for quality and aesthetics. From the design to the choice of the materials, to the people that build it, we have a world-class product on our hands.